Good morning students. Now in this video we'll discuss about the Constituent Assembly. What was the Constituent Assembly? The Constituent Assembly was the assembly that was given task to prepare constitution for independent India, and that assembly was elected in 1945, but its first meeting was on December 6, 1946, and Dr. Rajendra Prasad was its chairman. Constituent Assembly that wrote the Indian Constitution had 299 members. Assembly made or prepared the Constitution on 26 November 1949. But we were waiting for an important date, that was January 26. Why we were waiting? Because on January 26, 1929, our Congress declared themselves as independent. So to give importance to that date, our constitution came into effect on January 26, 1950, and we celebrate that day as our Republic Day. Means India became republic because it was having its own constitution. Constituent Assembly worked in systematic, open and consensual manner. First of all, they prepared some basic principles and they discussed on that. Their basic principles were decided and agreed upon. Then drafting committee was formed. It was having 8 members and its chairman was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. That committee was called drafting committee because they have prepared the draft for Indian Constitution. Several rounds of thorough discussion took place on draft of Constitution. Clause by clause discussion was done. More than 2000 amendments were considered. Every document was presented. Every word spoken in Constituent Assembly was being recorded and preserved. And these debates were called Constituent Assembly debates. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was appointed chairman of drafting committee and Dr. Rajendra Prasad was chairman of Constituent Assembly. Constitution adopted on 26 November 1949 and enacted, means came into force on 26 January 1950. The Constitution reflects the best minds of the country. Its members were represented in Mini India. Why they were called Mini India? Because as in India there are many groups, many religions, many languages, many ethnic groups. In the same way, members were appointed in Constituent Assembly from each and every group of society. So that was called Mini India. Those who drafted the Indian Constitution felt that it was to be in accordance with people's aspiration and changes in the society. They understood that Constitution may not be static because time, according to changing time, it needs some changes. So they did not made it sacred, static and unalterable. They kept the provision of amendments. So they made provisions to incorporate changes from time to time, and these changes were called constitutional amendments. Till date, 104 amendments have been made in the Constitution. The amendment procedure provided in Constitution is as follows. There are 3 categories of amendments. In first category, there are some basic principles which are called soul of the Constitution, and those cannot be changed. In second category, there are some rigid laws that need 2/3 approval in the parliament to be changed, and some parts are changed by simple majority in the parliament. So there are 3 categories. One category, no change can be done. In second category, changes can be done but with 2/3 majority, and that is not an easy task. In third category, laws can be changed with simple majority. So we can say our constitution is rigid as well as flexible document, and it is a dynamic document because we can make changes in it.